Our third speaker is Edward Harringman, who has been the winner of the Cabinet Making Award for Worldskills. He is a former student, now 21, and competed as one to be named as the best cabinet maker in the world, and won gold at the world's largest skills competition, Worldskills, which took place in São Paulo in Brazil. I recommend you look at the Worldskills site because it's quite an extraordinary and enlightening thing to look at, to see just how much there is internationally to try and re-engage with this vocational and manufacturing skills industry. But meanwhile, let's recommend Edward Harringman.
Well, basically, I'm going to talk about today is just my experiences going through school, college and things like that, but with the interest of doing well in furniture making. Like my background is, I went to a small community college in Robertsbridge in East Sussex, and I did resistant materials as GCSE. I did it previously in kind of year 8, 9 and things like that in woodworking, but specialised in resistant materials once GCSE come around in year 9, 10, 11. I think that there's a few ideas listed into the document that's provided before about teachers' notes, DVDs, company tours in school, assistance, profile raising, promotional materials, prizes and coordination between colleges and schools and things like that. I think all of these things work very well. The thing that I lacked when I was at school was just knowledge of the industry. So I didn't really understand the possibilities there was with woodworking as a career. All I knew I wanted to do was just make things. So I think with local companies and colleges getting involved more at the school level, it will give us a better understanding when you're at school that there's a career in it. And also there's the opportunity of the apprenticeships. And I think the draw of the apprenticeships that people don't often talk about much is that getting an apprenticeship gives you a job pretty much straight away once you leave school, which is not something that you can say for many other careers. If you go to college and do A-levels and things like that, you don't immediately get that job security and start earning money, which is nice once you leave school. I think once you start doing an apprenticeship and you're doing your college course, about a year into it is when you can properly decide whether it's what you want to do or not. Because, with an apprenticeship, there's lots of different ways. There's lots of different opportunities that arise to you when you're within a company, which is useful, rather than being at a young age and deciding that you want to do something that you possibly find that you don't want to do in the future. I also think that support from industries at school level is very important, like funding materials, probably old machinery, stuff like that. When I was at Chichester College, we got a lot of support from Rolls-Royce. They gave us all veneers and stuff like that allowed us to use very high quality materials at a college level, which we wouldn't have been able to afford otherwise. And other things like machinery have been very useful, just little bits of kit that have been given by other employers. Gives a strong bond between the employer and the college, or possibly even a school, that makes the student interested and make aware of this company. I think that a lot of the subjects raised, especially in the previous presentation, has been a good, and I think they'll definitely help as well.